Welcome back, guys. It's been a while since we had Finding Forex Setup episodes. So today I decided to do Finding Forex Setups episode for you all to see. You see, I've been doing the live scalping here. Live scalping is actually my small account. It's a small account I specifically created just to do live scalping for you guys to see. But my raw account runs on different servers with different brokers, okay? Because on my raw account, I trade H1 and M15. And it's very difficult to record trades on those time frames. So I decided to create a separate scalping account just to be able to trade for you guys to see how I trade live. That's why I do the scalping series. But the Finding Forex Setup episode is for my raw account. So the trades I take as a raw trader, the trades I take within the day, I do the screenshots and I show them to you so that you also be able to see the same setups when you are trading and be able to spot them out when you are trading and become profitable. So that's why I brought the Finding Forex Setups episode. It's for my raw account. The scalping account is something small. It's not very big. It's 256, which is above $250,000. So I risk only 1%. That's why sometimes you can see me risking $200, risking $250. Sometimes I can risk 300. Okay, the last trade I took, I risked 400 because the account is growing. Yes, that's I'm risking only 1% of my account, but that might not be for you. You might risk 3%, 2%, but I advise don't go more than 5%. Okay, but as a professional trader, my raw account does not run on that server. My raw account runs in a different broker. Okay, so that's how I take my raw trade. So that account is very huge. I won't tell you that because that one's private. I can't tell you, but that's what I use to take my raw trades. So in the scalping, I take only one trade, but in the raw account, I can take 2, 3, maximum 3. I don't take 4. Once in a quarter, I take 4, but I don't take 4. Okay. So today let's do Finding Forex Setup episode. This is a series where I show you the end of the day screenshot I took using the currency meter and some sample trades I took. So let me open my folder and let me show you the screenshots and the trades I took today, so that you keep the setup in your head. When you're trading, do the same. So on the currency meter today, when I was trading in the morning, this is what I saw. I realized that on the currency meter, on the H4, we analyze the currency trade meter from the H4, which means all our entries are going to be based on H1 and M15, but our analysis begins from the H4. So on the H4, as you can see that the USD was strong. Can you see the USD is strong on the currency meter? The yen is weak. So if you want to find a ranging market, we merge the strongest with the strongest. But if you want to find a trending market, we merge what? The strongest with the weakest. So USD is strong. Japanese yen is weak. So we can say, let me write it here. We can merge USD with the JPY. Okay. What else can we merge? We can see that the USD is strong and the pound is also weak. Can you see the pound is weak? So we can also merge the USD with the pound, with the Great British Pound. What else can we merge? Because when you're trading on this account, you have to have several setups so that if the currency pair does not give you a trade or a setup, you just look for different currency pairs so that you'll not be forcing your trades. Okay. So what else can we merge? You can see that the AUD is also strong. Can you see? The AUD is strong on H4. So we can also merge the AUD with these two guys. So we can say that we can merge AUD with the JPY. And then we can also merge the same AUD with the pound, the Great British Pound. So these are the 4 currency pairs we can check. Or we can also merge the strongest with the strongest so that we can get ranging markets in case we don't get any setup from this one. So merging the strongest with the strongest, we can get USD is strong and the AUD is strong. So we can merge AUD USD. AUD versus the USD. So you see right now we have 5 currency pairs we can watch instead of trading only 1 or 2 currency pairs. So we can have several setups if you are trading. Guys, can you see? So what I do is that I open all these charts across my screens and then I stare at them and watch for the one that can give me better setup for me to trade. So let's go to the first chart, USD JPY, the one I took, and let's see. whether I got a trade, whether I didn't get a trade, whether it was a losing trade or it was a winning trade. Let's go to the chart and let's see how the market was behaving on that chart. So this was the USD-JPY chart, and as you can see, USD-JPY, and we were on the M15, which means I got the trade on the M15. So what did I see? Which setup can you show me? Where is my entry? Look at my entry. Can you see the log here? The market logging me in here. Can you see? And this was my exit. But the question is, why did I take this trade? That's the question I want to ask you. You those watching me, why did I take this trade? Why do you think I took this trade? Can you tell me? If you are my student, you know that we have the trend range strategy, right? The trend range strategy, which means that the market will be trending, but it will go to a point where the market begins to range, and then it will pause and reverse back to the original trend. So this is what I saw. I realized that the market was on an uptrend, and I realized there was a range. There was a range. So market was ranging, and then I wanted to enter here, but I didn't see it earlier. So what I did was that since my strategy is ready, my setup is ready, my entry is very important. So I waited for my entry. I placed my buy order here. Okay, let me change the color. I placed my buy order here. So the market will trigger me in. So when the market came back again and it triggered me in there, that's why I took the trade there. Can you see? But initially, this is where I was supposed to take the trade here at this zone. This is where the entry says we should take our strategy. But because I missed the trade and I can't chase the market, so I have to make sure that I have to set my entry at a good place for the market to come back and then take me in. So I entered here. My stop loss was here. My take profit was there. My stop loss was behind the pattern. Let me make it bigger so that I can see it well. But keep the setup in your mind. The setup says that what? Market will be trending, and then it will pause to range, and it will reverse back to the original direction. So you enter, you join the trend. This is called trend range strategy. My students know all this strategy. It's not easy to find, but it's very easy to trade if you spot them out. Okay, so let me zoom it out for you to see it clearly. So here is look at it a little bigger now. So can you see? This was my entry. Guys, can you see? Are you watching? This was my entry, and my exit was here. It's because the range was ready, but I couldn't enter here. So I decided to enter, put my buy order here. So the market triggered me in at this zone, and then I took my profit at 1:2, which means that if you are risking $500, you must be making 1,000. It's 1:2. If you are risking 1,000, you must be making 2,000. If your account is very small and you are risking 200 or 100, then you must be making twice as you are supposed to make, 1:2. Okay, this one was a winning trade. Let's see the other chart and see what happened. So the next chart I was looking at was the AUD-JPY. Okay, AUD-JPY, and this strategy is a little different from the one I traded. Can you see this one? The market is trending. Can you see, guys? So on this setup, you can see the market is trending. But let me ask you first, guys. Why did I take my entry? Can you see my entry is here and my exit is here? So let me ask you first, if you can tell me, why do you think I took my entry here? Yes, you have been following me for some time. So why do you think I took the entry there and I exited there? Why do you think so? Which strategy is this? This is very easy strategy. This is one of my favorite strategies. I've been teaching you guys here every time. Yes, which strategy is this? This is what? Breakout continuation trading strategy. See, the market is trending, power move, reverse, power move, reverse, power move. And now the market consolidates. This is not range. It consolidates in the direction of the trend. Now, when there is a breakout and the market reverses back to the consolidation zone, now we take the trade. So can you see? The market broke out. So you can see support, 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 breakout, reverse, we get confirmation pattern, and we enter our trade successfully and beautifully. Very simple. Breakout, continuation, trading strategy. Support, 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 breakout. And then what happens? When the market reverses back to the zone, the breakout zone, we take our entry, our stop loss behind the pattern, our take profit target, 1:2, and we're out of the market. This is breakout, continuation, trading strategy. Very simple to trade. So when you open your chart, search for setups in your mind. The setup must already be in your mind before you look for your entry. Okay? Don't be thinking, what is the market doing? What is the market doing? No. Don't be doing that. look for setups in your mind. When you are scalping, that's when you have to think of what the market is doing. When you are scalping, you think of what the market is trying to behave, then you trade based on what the market is trying to behave. But if you are not scalping and you are doing your raw trading, then you must have the setups in your mind that you're searching for before you open your chart. So this one too was a winning trade. But I had one more trade, so let's see. So AUD a winning trade. The first one, USJPY was also a winning trade. So I got two winning trades. Let's see the other one. Okay, so the last trade I took was the AUD USD itself. The AUD, I was merging the strongest with the strongest. Don't forget, AUD was strong, USD was strong. So all the ones I've traded, they were trending markets, right? Because we merged the strongest with the weakest. But now I was merging the strongest with the strongest, which means AUD was strong, USD was strong. So those big two guys, I was merging them. Now this is what happened. I got a losing trade, but watch carefully, guys. Watch carefully. This is the important part. Okay, you guys would like the winning ones and don't want to see the losing ones. The losing ones are very important, just to keep it in your mind, so that next time you don't be making those mistakes. Or when it also happens that way, you know that trading is not about all winning. So this was a losing trade. So I got two winning trades and one losing trade. So let's see what is the setup I was trying to trade. So I was trying to trade something called V-shaped pattern. Okay, we trade a strategy called V-shaped pattern. That's one strategy I also teach my mentorship students. So V-shaped pattern. Can you see what's the strategy saying? It says that when you see a ranging market, you see three touches, 1, 2, 3, and you see this V pattern. Either it is up or it is down like this. When you see three touches, it means your setup is ready. Now the next touch for the upper resistance or lower support, you buy or you sell. So this is what I did. So can you see first touch, second touch, third touch? Now I was waiting for the market to either come and touch this zone or touch this zone so that I take my entry. And hopefully the market came and then it touched this zone and I placed my order here. So the market triggered me in, but it was a losing trade because the market took me out here. So my stop loss was here, my take profit was here. Can you see? I was hoping to take profits here. 1:2, but the market did not go in my favor. So today I had 2 wins, I had 1 loss. Have you seen? Losses are inevitable. You are definitely going to lose. But there is one more chart I couldn't trade because I didn't get any trade on that chart, which means that if you don't get any trade on any chart, you don't take any trade. So what you have to do is that every morning when you wake up, you measure the currency trend meter, the strongest with the strongest, weakest with the weakest, and the ranges. You open everything across your charts, across your screens, and then you watch them. When you get 1 trade, you take. Don't vest. When you get 2 trades, you take. When you get 3 trades, you take. But maximum 3. Even the other chart as me, I got a trade on it, I wouldn't have so traded because I want to trade only 3 maximum within a day. So always when you open your chart, trade only the one that produces your setup. Okay, produce your setup. If not, you're going to be forcing trades and you're going to have a lot of losing trades. So that's what I want to show you today. This is like the end of the day analysis for my short that I want to just show you how I took the trade within the day. So that'll be all for this video. Keep the setup in your mind, guys. Keep the setup in your mind. The trend range strategies, the V-shaped patterns, the breakout continuation trading strategies, and keep them in mind and practice them on your charts. Either you are my old student, you're my new student, you are my just my subscriber. Just keep these things in your mind. That's why I put these setups here, so that anybody who has forgotten something will remember. Because sometimes you might learn something and you might have forgotten. So remember and treat them every time. And also you get several variations of this particular setup. So keep the setup in your mind and treat them most of the time when you see them. If you don't see them, don't take any trade. If you enjoyed the video so far, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me see you every time. Come back here to watch such episode because I'm going to have several of these episodes in the future. So come back every time to watch them.